Welcome back to this Formula 1 Manager video with Mercedes in season 2029. We're at the pre-season with a new season target. We've pressed that button. We are one day on from where we left before. There is refurb going on, but we have a little bit of money in the bank. We have a lot of drivers going out and some new drivers going in. So let's get into it. 7th in the Drivers' Championship. We finished Constructors 5th overall. Not great for Mercedes. The new season target is 5th, even though the long-term objective by this year, I know it is still 5th. We want more than 5th though. We definitely want more than 5th. This is our year to do it. I don't know. I had a shower today, right? I don't know what's going on with my hair. It's all over the place. Right, welcome to the new season. Mercedes, unhappy with finances. Of course they are. We were absolutely out of money. We spent all the money refurbing. The AI did not refurb very well last year. We did it. We settled. We started very strong. Our car then fell off. We finished 5th. But race performances, happy. Objectives, happy. Board confidence, high. We'll sort the finances this year. Don't you worry about that, son. Right, let's have a look. My God, the regulation changes by 50% and we've done 3%. I did so much research, and we've chunked a couple of percent off. Okay. We're going to need to develop the car pretty quick. Cost cap is down for 2029, but we again didn't get close. Although this year, our marketability went up, so maybe we'll get a little closer to doing so. CFD testing limit, I think for us, and one position stayed the same because we're 5th, right? 72 for 72, yeah, it didn't change. Goes up for the lower teams. Number of engines, gearboxes, and ERSs stayed the same as well. So it's all about how quickly... Oh! Valtteri? Okay, Verstappen. Okay, cool. We have to click. That is our driver lineup. Max Verstappen, first in the Drivers' Championship with Red Bull. We're minus £9 million already. Okay, that's from the engine, isn't it? Dudley and Stuart King. Stuart King could be a little better, but Carlos Sainz is there. We know on the affiliates we got rid of most. We kept some of the basic drivers there. Nikita Bedrin was our best of the rest that was in there. Rita Gallo, also best of the rest that were there. Isaac Hadjar is our number 1 affiliate. We're not going to develop. I was planning on getting some younger guys in and developing, but it doesn't seem worth it. We're going to put all the eggs in the Isaac Hadjar basket. He's 83 rated, same as Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is here for another 2 years. 2 years. But if we find that Carlos isn't doing it, I mean, the cost to terminate is a lot. But we have Hadjar working in the background. Hadjar will be working on his driver development to up those areas to make sure he is ready to take over. He was a Ferrari affiliate last year. We then have Bedrin in as well, and Gallo. And then we've got Sargent, of course, and Iwasa, who are working on car development for us. There is one driver affiliate I would quite like to get in, though. And maybe we do that as our first move. And that is... Oscar Piastri is the highest rated driver. Jeez. Okay, we don't look at where anyone's gone. But we're looking for one person and one person only. There he is, the big man, VB. Valtteri. Will you come and be an affiliate for us? For forever? 3 seasons. Starting immediately. I'll give you... I mean, we shouldn't spend that much money on affiliates. I've saved all my money by firing my 25,000 affiliates. Breakout multiplier is fine. I don't really want to give you a signing bonus, to be fair. Can we get you to do it immediately? The same way that Mercedes have used him, I don't want... Max has got 100 marketability, but doesn't like doing it. We're going to have marketability in here. So if we can get... I mean, Bottas's marketability is 98. So bringing him in as an affiliate, 3.8 million, is going to pay dividends. We'll make that money back. 3.8 million, that's what he says. Accepted. Declined. Open counter offer. He wants 4! 3 seasons. He wants to be car 1. No, you can't be car 1. As an affiliate, look how much more money that is. Okay, signing bonus. I mean, that's in the bracket, but I'm not sure he's going to go for it. We'll give you the 100 grand. Go on, Vouts. Don't be a douche. Contract accepted. Yes! Valtteri Bottas in as an affiliate, 83 rated. Get him straight into marketability. Oh, yabba dabba do. So we have Hadra in the wings, Bottas to help with marketability, Sargent and Owasa working on car parts. Now we are talking. Now we are talking, right. 2020. I mean, these are all red. This is not good. Of course, that's because of the change. But yeah, Enrico, we need to do some work. ATR period starts today. We are 10 million in the pit. So are we going to get a sponsorship deal soon? I'd like some money. ATR period is fine. Pit crew performance is fine. We'll do that. Okay, we've got sponsor negotiation coming up. We are ready to design some new parts. Let's just have a cheeky look at the car. 13th and 14th. Oof. Our research didn't do much. We were 18th and 19th at last season. Eesh, that's not so good. I'm leaving my face over here for now. I was going to move it back to the middle. We're not going to move it to the middle yet. That's not good for the car, is it? We've got some work to do. We need to be close. We need to be in the top 10. So sponsor. That means we do need up front 554. What's this for? Is this the 4-star? Preference on start for activity. Engagement 12 million. 38 million on engagement, which is good. We can take engagement. I think we need to take 63 million. I want to do a lot of upfront work. We don't need anything else into facilities, I don't think, though. Monza's in 60 days. If I take 10 million up front, it's a lot of car parts. And then we take some additionals. It's like a big chunk more than the upfront package. Let's take the engagement package. I'm really bad at picking these. Okay, we need to up that upfront money as much as possible. Okay, so that puts us on 20 million upfront, 40 million over engagement, which we should be good at with VB in tow and Verstappen. Race day, an extra 7 million on race day. Let's take an extra 7 million on race day. We'll take another. What the hell is accuracy? We'll take another engagement package, 6 million, and then one more up front. Facility effectiveness overall will go up, but staff performance rating will go down. Or we take some driver hits. Our drivers are going to be pretty strong. That's only 4 million. That's 7 million up front. Let's take this one. Okay, we're looking at 29 million. Still only 105 on the funding. 29 million up front. That's enough to build a car. Race day, another 28 million. So when we get the performance there, it's moderate performance related, which is okay. And engagement, 47 million. It's a lot of money coming in throughout the year. And we will need to do some refurbs because they weren't completely done. Let's get that. And we're 9 million down already. So we've got 20 million. 20 million to build a car. Training crew. The training crew, you just need to get sorted, don't you? Get rid of errors. Yeah. 899. Yeah, don't worry about time now. Get rid of errors. Get this up into the high 90s. Work your balls off. Ron, I need big performance from you. Refurbs have been done, so let's have a look at facilities. We can see where we are struggling. Factory is currently being refurbed. It's done at 48%. Design center, CFD, wind tunnel, and suspension simulator are all taking slight hits. Oh, this has been increased by sponsorship funding, which is good. So, design center, we need 6 million to refurb it, and it adds some percentage points on there. Wind tunnel, 3 million, and suspension center, 2.6. This is going to be done periodically throughout the. When we have money, because we're doing so well, that's when we're going to refurb. I can't afford to refurb anything else. Race simulator, I don't think we're training one driver. I don't need to worry about it. Team hub, I don't really give a crap about. And then the hospitality center and weather center will go up. Maybe we'll get a little upgrade on the weather center at some point. Rest of the marketability and stuff, I don't think we need to worry about so much. Again, I'm hoping we'll have more money and that'll be fine. So let's look at the car. Let's look at the car. Where we put in time, where we put in effort. We are ranked 17th in tire. We need a suspension then. Tire preservation. DRS is not so bad. Underfloor is always a big one. Underfloor does everything. Dirty air, I don't need to worry about so much. I'm worrying about speed. High speed, low speed. The cornering speed is not good. Acceleration 13th. So 17th we need to get rid of. I'd like a suspension to get rid of the tyre preservation because just being able to go one stops is going to win some races as well. So we're going to get a couple of a couple of bits on the go. We're going to whack all of the CFD into a single part to maximize its use, and then we're probably going to do double builds if we can, double bubbles before Monza. So we want to try and get 2 runs through. So we might start the first race with this car as it is, but then we have the double performance because we know it takes a couple of parts to see it come in. And we've got so many parts on like front wings and rear wings, it makes sense. Okay, I'm going to do what I can here. Underfloor is going to take the CFD time. Suspension, we definitely want to do one, and then we're probably going to do front wing and a rear wing just to hit those 17s as much as possible. So let me put those parts together. We'll roll forward and see where the driver lineups come in. Okay, here we are into extended deadline, damn it. Into the driver roster for 2029. We can already see a couple of little sneakies in there. As we go through and see where the drivers have gone, we had some hints. The team sign that everyone is talking about is Max Verstappen, who officially joins Mercedes after a 9-year career at Red Bull. It's big money from us. So let's see how they are changing, and it is all change at Red Bull. Red Bull, Jack Doohan, 78 rated Jack Doohan out of nowhere. God knows where he was last year. I can't remember. He was on the grid though, I don't think. And Alexander Albon, the king of the Willies, has gone over back to Red Bull. 82 rated after having such a great season at Williams. Alexander Albon back in a Red Bull. I hate to see it. Williams, my team, the team that started it all. Yuki Tsunoda and Lance Stroll. Yuki was at RBs at the Racing Bulls. Lance Stroll, that was a thing I set in effect from my time at Aston Martin, and I'm sad about it. Williams with Yuki and Lance Stroll, I fear for their performance this year. Although we need to take them out, we need to become the best Mercedes-ranked team. So already some changes. McLaren and Ferrari next. McLaren and Ferrari, both unchanged. Very good lineups here. Thierry Pourchaire makes a lot of mistakes, I've noticed. A lot of mistakes, a lot of crashes. Charles Leclerc also didn't have the greatest time. A few mistakes, and that car wasn't holding up great. But a strong lineup, in theory, Thierry Pourchaire and Charles Leclerc. Ferrari, I think that's a strong partnership. George Russell just is, again, one of the Willies. He's just strong. He's a very strong performer once he's confident. And Oscar Piastri is the highest rated driver in this game. Ferrari have got to be looking at that RB lineup and thinking they've got a chance this season with that lineup of Oscar Piastri and George Russell. It's such an anti-Ferrari lineup as well. Mercedes, of course, and Aston Martin up next, my old team. So we know Carlos Sainz and Max Verstappen, the Mercedes partnership. Can Max Verstappen drag this car to glory? Can he drag it further up the grid than it deserves to be? I mean, Valtteri Bottas did a great job last year with the same scenario and was fighting Max Verstappen a lot towards the end. Can Max do the same thing with his Mercedes? I bloody hope so. Aston Martin recovering from the terrible season. Still Ollie Behrman in there, 82 rated Ollie Behrman. And they've taken Zhou Guan Yu from RBs. RBs have given up Yuki and Zhou Guan Yu, who have been in their lineup for about 3 years now. So yeah, Aston have changed. Ollie Behrman was looking very strong at the end of last season as well. Haas and RB then all change. Oh my god. Okay, Haas, Lando Norris and Esteban Ocon. That's for Haas. That's a very good partnership. Lando in this game just didn't ever perform. He just kind of went off a cliff. RBs, Pato O'Ward and Andrea Kimi Antonelli, 88 rated. Andrea Kimi Antonelli's first seat in RB. I thought he was going to be up here in this Red Bull seat. Why was he not in this? He's a Red Bull affiliate. Why is he not in this Red Bull alongside Albon? And I would be scared of that Red Bull team. He's down here in an RB. We'll be watching this RB then. Pato O'Ward. Yeah. Okay. That's a strange lineup. And then Andretti and Audi, the two changed teams, keeping their lineups. Jack Crawford, the American driver, going into Andretti as Logan Sargent was booted out and Pierre Gasly holding on to his seat. Audi changing out Magnussen, I think it is, for Roman Stanek. And Liam Lawson keeping his seat. Liam Lawson had a torrid time at Audi. Audi had a torrid time overall. But Roman Stanek coming in for his first drive. So we've got some new drivers on the grid. Roman Stanek, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and then Jack Doohan, all new drivers on the grid. And of course, complete change at Red Bull. and changes across Willys, Aston, and Mercedes. Okay, that's going to be quite interesting. We'll keep an eye on the Formula 2 and Formula 3, but we're not so worried. Arvid Lindblad, we signed in for Aston before we made our changes. What's this deadline? It's going to take longer to design the underfloor. I've got to pay money to keep the dates in. You cheeky freaking 3rd of Feb versus 26th of Jan. I might pay it because I'm trying to get double bubbles in. 14 million we've got left. On the car parts, we've got underfloor, front wing, rear wing, suspension. That should give us all the things that we need. All of them finish in. The front wing and rear wing taking the longest, 21 days. We have 50 days until Monza, so we could get a second in. We just might not get it built and put on the car yet. But a double bubble is what we're going to need to get this car up the grid before starting, knowing that other teams are doing the same thing. Still got 14 million in the bank, so when we get to the end of that period, we can, if we want, spend a little bit of it on a facility if we wanted to. But again, I'm going to be very careful with money because I want to make this car incredibly good this season. I don't want to run out of money and be scraping around like I did last year. So having money in the bank for the first time is what I'm going to be aiming for. First time ever. I started at Williams. We've never had money. So here we are, first race, Monza, to start the calendar. The calendar is the weird one that got set up last time, and I just left it. Monza, Spa, China, Budapest, Qatar, and then Monaco in there. We've got, I always say the home Grand Prix, it's not the home Grand Prix. There is no German Grand Prix, but ending with Austria, Spielberg to end is funny, and Suzuka to end. So the same as we had last season. Ooh, first race. Right, let me show you what the double bubble can do with a little tweaking with the sliders, baby. Our car is currently ranked 2nd and 3rd on the grid, baby. Dirty air tolerance and engine cooling, not happening. I left the side pods because we were looking okay on cooling. So what we went for was a chassis, a front wing. We got 2 rear wings done. I did a bit of rushed work. You'll see we've got 1.3 million. I did a bit of rushed work on the rear wings to make them get in time. We left the side pods, but I now have a side pod being developed, which should hopefully bring the cooling down. Underfloor, we got 2 in, and suspension with 1 was enough. I really ideally should have done 1 side pod, and it would have been enough. But I was running out of time to squeeze. We also rushed some of the manufacture of some of the parts just to make sure we got them in. So we got side pod being delivered in 14 days, again on rushed with 6 engineers. We got front wings and rear wings still being developed. I just want to check. I think we need to build another chassis and another underfloor. 2nd and 3rd on the grid. We just got to hope the engine cooling isn't that as bad as it makes out. Even if you're bad on the grid, it doesn't work out so bad. I think we should be okay, and we've got really good tyre preservation. So I've never seen these colours before. I'm quite excited. Our top speed and DRS effectiveness, not so good. We need to work on those. So overall, our speed's not great, but in the corners, we should be epically fast now. With a 16 or higher, I think we'll take that of Carlos Sainz. 9th or higher for Max Verstappen. Ranked 6th and 7th on the grid here in Monza. Again, it's going to be a speed track.
Here we
Speed
go,
isn't our friend.
Gentlemen, with the Italian Grand Prix. Every team and driver comes here with the same goal, to win. But that's for the end of the season. For now, they have to prepare to fight for F1 glory. Exciting weekend ahead of Red Bull with a brand new driver
Jack
on board of their
Doohan
car.
in at Red Bull. Right, let's see how this is going to shake out. We've got a practice session to get through, and then I'll see you back for Q1 here at Monza to see how this car really shakes out. How Verstappen in a Mercedes is going to shake out. Oh, it's exciting. Okay, practice done. The boys are 100% ready.
Let's hope the teams.
Let's see how this pans out.
It's time for qualifying.
Qualifying in Monza.
Monza is a fast circuit.
Go on, show me Verstappen. Show me Verstappen in the Mercedes.
Magica, the magic track.
Karun, shut up. Right. We weren't that quick in practice It was so. Look at these teams in the first line. Toslov. That's who we were trying to sign. Williams took him from us. We had Toslov in there. Tim Tramet's in there. Raquel Hernandez. Marit Scotland. Look at all these new young drivers coming through. Arvid Lindblad driving the Aston and Alexander Dunn. I signed them both. Hugh Newbold. Who the bloody hell's that? And then practice 3. Andrea Kimi Antonelli was fastest. Yuki, the Williams actually look like they have cooked up something pretty special here. We finished 10th and 11th fastest, and we went on to set of softs, and I pushed them on those softs as well. So, practice, we don't know how practice is going to go compared to the race. So let's see, shall we? What's the warning? Okay, yeah, cool. 95% and 90% is enough for the cars for now. We got up the car part knowledge we obviously don't have as well because they're new car parts. So we did a decent lot of runs to get car part knowledge up and track knowledge up for both of these guys. We're going to carry on the 3-2-1
green light,
and the Willies are going first. Yuki Tsunoda. Sainz never liked going first. I'm going to send out Verstappen first in Bottas's place. And Sainz just behind him. Let's see how these guys go out. Again, I'm not going to go... I can't actually know who am I kidding. Let's get Verstappen round. I was about to say I'm not going to watch, but I think I am going to watch. Max Verstappen's first run.
Tyre pressures are good, mate. Tyre pressures are good.
In a Mercedes for a flying lap here in Monza. DRS is open as we kick off the lap. Only Yuki Tsunoda is in front of him at the moment, so we're expecting a pretty good run here. Look at him go. I don't even know what that helmet is. I like it though, Max. I like it. Is he going to go purple against the Williams? The Williams is a fast old car. We know it's going to have speed. We know it was second in the championship. Yes, it's green. Okay, so he's not faster than Yuki at the moment. Speed is where we're going to get caught out here. I think I gassed myself a little bit too much on the cornering speed. The first part of the season is quite a lot of high-speed tracks, and we do not have the overall acceleration or speed. So we're interested to see, right, what's he going to get? Second sector, green. Okay, green. Verstappen isn't as fast as Yuki Tsunoda. Right, let's get him over the line. Where do we come in? We come in second. Right, Russell. Antonelli goes second. Antonelli going second is wild. In an RB. Jesus. Sainz down in 7th. So this is where we're going to see the Verstappen effect. Oh, first and second on their second flying laps. I wasn't watching. Third flying lap. This should be enough for us here. No, they're not going to go any faster. The third one, a purple third sector.
Yeah, we're happy with that.
For Verstappen. Sainz goes top. A purple third sector. He must have got a nice old toe from Albon in the RB.
Okay, P1 at the moment.
P1 and P2. So we're safe by 1.2 and 1.1 seconds. That should be enough by our books normally to not need to go out again. So I'm not going to waste any more tyres. I can't see us dropping down that far. We'll drop down a bit, but we're not going to drop down enough to get knocked out in Q1 here. As everyone goes out for their last sprint, unless the track is going to evolve that much and I've made a horrible mistake and Verstappen gets knocked out in Q1. Don't let that be the case. No one's really changing hands. Top 4 haven't gone out. Easy squeezy. 2nd and 5th. That's looking bloody good to me. Albon third. Albon in there. Oh, this is Albon. This whole save is Albon's story. We nurtured him into the confident beast at Williams that he was. And then instead of staying and seeing him become champion, we left. And now we get to watch it from afar and enjoy it a little bit more, I think. Right, 2 flying laps for sector 2. 2 is probably the right amount. That third lap didn't really give us anything there. Start the session. Will we get out first? Let's send Max out first. Cool, that worked. Give him a bit of time, and then out goes Carlos. So, Silver Arrows are out first. Let's see if anyone comes out of the blocks now. No, we're going to get clean run. Get in front of Piastri, nice. Okay, the boys are going to have 1 clean lap at least. Manger splits the pack. Russell goes behind. Verstappen still on pole at the moment. Second lap is coming in. Second lap for Verstappen. It's even faster.
P1.
Purple, purple,
we
purple
will box
across the
into
board.
this lap.
Ay, ay, ay. That is a spicy meatball. And Sainz has gone green, green. What's his last sector going to be? Oh, second place.
I'm currently P2.
By a whole tenth of a second as
Okay,
well.
nice, cool.
Over the Willies. Mercedes versus the Willies to finish. Come on. We're building goddamn stories here. Again, we're safe by 1.7 and 1.3. I don't think we need to do any more. 2 laps straight from the off. I think sees us through to Q3. No one has topped him with a minute left to go. Cars coming out. I expect a Ferrari or a Willy maybe to get in front. No! What? Albon out in 14th! The RB out. Alexander Albon went from top to the bottom. Max Verstappen and Carlos Sainz. 1-2. Lance Stroll in the Willy. Yuki in the Willy. Jack Doohan in 4th. Whilst going out is Alexander Albon in 14th. Charles Leclerc already out. Ollie Behrman, of course, out. Pato Award on the other side. Oh, the Aston's still not recovered. I thought the Astons were going to recover this season. That is wild. Top 10. Includes Lando Norris in a Haas. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. I've never been this far up. I've never managed right at the top end. It's pressure. Norris has gone out. Good second. There's only 10 cars to go, so I'm going to give a fair bit of track space to Verstappen. Let Sainz go out now. Sainz is going to be followed by Kimi Antonelli, Verstappen and Norris. Verstappen and Norris, but Norris in a Haas and Verstappen in a Mercedes. I didn't have that in my playbook. Piastri's coming out, but Verstappen is going to get round him. Russell might block Sainz. Doohan's definitely going to block Sainz. Oh, no, you got around Doohan. That's fine. It's Russell. Get him on the DRS straight. Get him on the DRS straight. Okay, Sainz should be fine. Verstappen has, of course, gone in top. Sainz has gone in 4th. Sainz is very much off the pace. 1.5 seconds off Verstappen. Antonelli. Oh, my God. This could be a Verstappen Antonelli run. They can't be in an RB. 5 1,000ths of a second off Verstappen. Let's get the boys in. Sainz definitely needs to go out again. Do I want to use the second set just to lock it in? Verstappen's ready. Sainz, I think I want to send him out on a 2. If I'm sending you out on a 2 and it's a 1 minute 18, 2 minutes, so you need to get in like 4 minutes. 1 minute 18, 2 minute 18, 3 minutes, 4 minutes and a bit to start the last lap just in time. So around 5 minutes, we'll send out Sainz. In fact, we'll send him out now. 5 minutes should be enough to get a lap, a cooldown lap, and a lap. And then hits the last flying lap with enough time to go. Verstappen, we're going to send out on...
There's a yellow flag now.
On 3 and a bit, 2 and a bit minutes. Now, in front of Yuki, Norris is going to be in the way slightly. Right, Sainz is on a yellow, a green. Got caught by Russell a little bit. Sainz not doing so well. Sainz got 1 minute 30 to get round on his outlap. Come on, Sainz. Don't let me down. Verstappen is on the flying lap now. Sainz. You've got 20 seconds. Oh! Sainz gets over with seconds to go. I didn't even watch. Verstappen is still on top. Sainz has gone green. Go on, Carlos. Up to 4th. We'll take it. Woof. Carlos Sainz went over that timing line with less than 5 seconds to go. Then that was absolutely bums on seats. Andrea Kimi Antonelli, 2nd on the grid. Jack Doohan in a Red Bull, 3rd on the grid. Carlos Sainz 4th. The Ferraris, I thought they were going to be absolutely cooking. Lando's pulled out an absolute banger. Esteban, Haas have done all right. 8th and 11th. Albon letting the side down. Max Verstappen, Antonelli, Jack Doohan as the top 3 out of qualifying. This seems wild to me. Absolutely wild. Right, race is on.
Well, it won't be long before the drivers hit the track for 53 laps around Monza. In what...
53 laps of Monza. Our first race with Max Verstappen and a car that might actually have some pace. And we're rocking from 4th. Can I give you something else? Can we make it last? Nope. So we're coming in on 25 and 25. We're going to manage them both the same. I'd normally like to switch them. I also know we've got fuel. We've got a car that's potentially going to overheat. So I'm going to one lap them down on fuel. That'll help us with the safety car. But if not, we might have to go to conserve to get the fuel back and bring the engine temps down. Do I flip Carlos and have him go hard onto medium? Take him to lap 30. Give him a bit of tyre wear both ways. So he's on a 1:12.39 and 1:12.34. So 5 seconds different. Max will have pace on those hards. Yeah, I like flipping it just to keep my pit stops apart. And also, when Max comes in with the rest of the front runners, it will give Carlos a 5-lap run on the end of these hard tyres to really go at getting himself in a decent position before he comes in. We know that we can make the hards last from around. The problem will be his Carlos is going to need to take 2. It'll all depend on a safety car. We could be screwed. But from what, 20-ish, you could probably go into hards till the end. Okay, drivers are set. Race is set. Oh my God, this is exciting. We've got a car on the front row of the grid.
Get this race underway.
Verstappen's in a bloody Red Bull. What are you doing? Why are these Red Bulls sitting around?
Lining up on the grid.
Why are these Red Bull boys sitting around my Mercedes?
To build their F1 legacy as they reach their 250th
He's got a Ferrari helmet on.
A tremendous milestone.
What's gone on? What's gone on? This game's loaded some weird things for my race.
Remember, anything can happen.
And we are the backing board for the start of this race alongside Andrea, Kimi, Antonelli. 5 red lights here in Monza. And it's lights out. And away we go. Everybody is pushing. Max Verstappen leads us out. A Red Bull of Jack Doohan down one side. An RB of Kimi Antonelli the other. And Verstappen into the first chicane is in the lead. Sainz holds on to 4th. And away Verstappen starts to pull. No questions asked. Ta-ta. Farewell. Sainz is the one we need to watch. See if he can keep this pace up. Oh, Doohan is the one pushing though. I was expecting Antonelli to go. Doohan in that RB. Watch him. He's a young driver, Max. Don't dick around. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Actually, what we want is Antonelli and Doohan to have a little fight. That'll slow him down. Yeah, 6 tenths. They're going to start to fight and defend. All right, let's get this bad boy sped up. Sainz is holding up the willies. DRS is enabled. Doohan's on the fastest lap. Right, let's hold the fuel off then. We'll push the tyres until they get to a nice temp, and then we'll drop them down. We've got wear in the tyres, which is good. Sainz overtakes Antonelli.
Now we're watching Carlos Sainz.
The smooth operator down the outside.
And they squeeze by.
I didn't think we had the speed for this, you know. Into
Up
the
into
chicane.
third and contend.
Oh, Mercedes back on top. Let's go. Okay, we just need to get the tyres into a warm state. The DRS is gone. Verstappen is going to get chased by Doohan on the DRS. Oh, Sainz gone around Doohan. Carlos. I mean, I don't know what that was, graphics-wise, but he's just forced him out. Oh, he's forced him so wide. The old men, the old guard. That is experience taking out youth there as Verstappen and Sainz go 1-2 and start to pull away. 1.6 seconds from Doohan. I have absolutely cooked up a monstrosity here. Now, don't fight each other so hard that you crash. Okay? All for some gentle fighting. 1.6 seconds. Let's take the tyre wear down. Let's slingshot each other round. Verstappen and Sainz leading the way. Oh my days. Sainz is pulling away on hard tyres. I don't believe it. Who would have thought it? Sainz taking the lead. Okay, they've caught up. They've pushed. We need to keep the second, really. I don't want to drop off the pace too much. The Willies now, 3rd and 4th. Doohan and Antonelli dropping down to 5th and 6th after great qualifying. Can we keep this up? We've got fuel to burn. We've got tyre wear to run out. 1.4 seconds. We seem good. As long as we keep slingshotting each other. We're doing a little Williams-style play here. Slingshotting each other further forward. Making the most of keeping both drivers inside DRS of each other. Absolutely easy street. Let's put this on 8 times speed. Absolute easy street. Doohan span out. Oh no, Doohan's pushed back. Got into 4. He kind of could have span off.
Right, so this was the 4th corner. And round they spin. And there's not much they can do about that now.
Oh, he stopped everybody. And there was no car. 5 seconds off. So Stroll is the only one that's close enough. Doohan span and held every other car up. No safety car called. 1, 2, and 3 have gone. So only Lance Stroll can really challenge us at the moment. They'll have to push to catch up here. Let's have a look at tyre wear. 77, 76, yeah. And Sainz is the only hard tyre wearer. He's going to fly for those laps when he's out on his own. And we know Verstappen can whisper to a tyre or two. So as long as we can get the fuel in, I'm just worried about engine overheating. Keep an eye on the engine because that is our problem. Stroll has gone around Sainz. Okay. Lance Stroll is starting to put that Willy between the two Mercs now and cause a little bit of a problem. This probably makes sense as the hard tyre starts to wean off a little bit. The medium tyre is in its era now. Yeah, Stroll's tyre wear is pretty good. It's going to work well though. Verstappen's got enough of a gap, but he shouldn't really have a problem. Sainz, okay, let's slow it down. Sainz is starting to fall back a little bit. Sainz, give you a little push. You've got fuel. That's that overheating coming in. As Stroll takes the lead. Lance Stroll overtakes Max Verstappen. Lance Stroll. Into the chicane. Good place to overtake. It's the only problem with this save, with this world at the moment. That's the only issue, is that Lance Stroll somehow managed to get into the Williams seat, my coveted Williams seat, and is doing a good job, which just makes it seem ridiculous. All right, I'm sorry, Lance. The man with the most Q1 exits in F1 history is actually a competent driver when he's in a very good car at Williams. This is the truth of the matter. Okay, Sainz, we've got him pushing a little bit. Let's wean that back somewhat. Yeah, both of us are starting to see engine overheating. 25 on lap 17 now. Let's just put them both on a little conserve. They'll stick with Piastri's pushing to try and catch. He's got 7 seconds to make up. Put on conserve. Get some tire, some fuel delta down, and get some temp. 113 is the safe. 114 just a little bit too hot. Can Verstappen keep it? Stroll overtakes Sainz. Where's the yellow flag? I'm not so worried about. Yeah, we can manage it as long as we keep. We need the fuel delta to come down anyway. We can use the conserve to bring the heats under control. That we've put the side pod on the quick sharp on the download so we can get it quick. So it's one we're just gonna have to watch. Sainz is out in clean air, so that's gonna help him for keeping the temps down. 7 seconds to Piastri. Further nearly 4 seconds to Doohan behind. Lap 20. We are coming into pit stop territory. And Stroll is on the same tyre wear as Max Verstappen. They should be coming in at the same time. We will need to box off and cover them when we need to. Doohan's into pit. Bem is into pit. Okay. Whenever Stroll pits. That's when Verstappen is going to pit the next time. He's going to push the tyres. We're going to let him dictate the pace. Pit window's entered.
It's not going to be long now, mate.
What are they coming out onto? Everyone's coming onto hards. Yeah, they're all doing a second. They're all doing a one stint. You can see the difference in tyre wear. Some 38s, 39s in there whilst we're sitting happy on 45, 46. Is that Stroll in? Right, Verstappen. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, you're coming in this lap. I've done it. Oh, wait. Pause. What am I doing? Pit options. Click. Come in this lap. Confirm. Good. Now I want you to attack your tyres. Oh, go gadgets. Push. Also, I kind of want Carlos to push. Verstappen is into pit. Max Verstappen in for his first pit stop. Let's make it a good one, boys. Make it a good one. 2.2. It's not the best. It's not the worst.
Yeah, just keep an eye on your mirrors.
Where is
cars coming?
Stroll? Is down in 13th. Are they all in the pit behind him? As we come out, is there a Willie coming through? That's Norris going through. There is Stroll. He's out in front of Stroll. Max Verstappen did not get undercut.
Currently,
Stroll is right behind.
Got Norris car ahead.
But we come out in front of
2 seconds.
Stroll. That's good. Right on top though.
So
Right
Stroll
on top of him.
behind. Gap was 1.1.
Okay, get the tyres warmed up. So, Sainz, you are just on a push, buddy. You're on a push. You got 8 seconds to Piastri. He's on old tyres as well. These guys are going to have to come in soon here. Piastri's in. Right, the rest of them are in. Sainz is out in a world of his own now. What we need to look at is, not sectors, is last lap time. 1:25. Stroll, 1:25. We are 8/10 slower on the hards. We can probably come in around 28 if we need to. We don't want to come in too early. Go on, Carlos. Stroll and Verstappen are going to fight. We're going to keep them toe to toe. Those tyres are warmed up. Thank you. Let's keep the tyre. Keep the engine under control, Verstappen.
Okay, mate, the pit window is
Window
open.
is open.
Okay.
Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. 1:26. Okay, yeah, we're getting slower. We're getting slower. Okay, as soon as we can, then we want to come in. Stroll's tyres are already absolutely gassed. 89 to 93. Stroll is pushing. Catch him up, Verstappen. Catch him up. Don't let him get away with that. But Sainz. Do you know what? I reckon we bring him in now. Bring him in now. He's losing a bit too much time. The DRS is empty. Carlos is in. Right, Carlos is in the pit.
Fiddly.
Get him in, get him in, get him in, get him in. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Mediums are going on. Quick stop, quick stop. 1.9 seconds. What a stop. He is going to come out. Oh, he's going to be slow coming out the pit stop though.
You are the fastest man on track.
Fastest man on track. Max Verstappen as he is caught up. Lance Stroll. And what we should see is Carlos Sainz coming out comfortably in third. 25 seconds in front of Jack Doohan. On the faster tyres. 5 seconds behind. Eminently doable. He can catch him up. I'm going to let him burn his pack for where he is. Verstappen is flying. I'm going to put him on conserve for a bit just to, again, like Sainz. Oh no, Stroll's tyre wear's come back into train now. I want to keep my tyre wear above Lance Stroll's. Okay. Good. We're going to get the tyre. We're going to get the fuel delta back. That's fine. Back on neutral. Right, Carlos. You should be, when your tyres get up to speed, quicker, in theory. This could be a Carlos Sainz win if he can get the tyres bought in quickly. Let's get him up to speed quickly, please. His tyres are cold. 1:247, yeah, without even trying on cold tyres, he's the fastest man on track at the moment. So this is all on Carlos now. He's got 0.9 to get rid of. I want him to not get rid of the fuel until he's close. This is all going to be... Can we get enough pack built up to... Oh my god, it said if Verstappen overtakes as it gave me a car crash.
Yes, we have. We've had a crash. What happened there?
Tier Porche again, I was saying this at the beginning. I think, granted, he's been punted there by the Haas, but... Oh, doing Ocon, Yuki, all of them have taken some damage. Okay. Signs 1.4 back. It's how we can get Stroll away from us. Oh, it's Ocon that hit him as well. There we go. Signs is up, and Signs is through. Signs is challenging Max Verstappen here. Getting Signs away early could have been the key here, because Signs is now going to be the fastest man with the fastest tyres. This is going to come down to pushing Verstappen harder towards the end of the race. Can Carlos get round? Can Carlos get round? Look at these three going. Verstappen at the back there, Sainz on the mediums, up against Lance Stroll, who is pushing clearly. 6/10. Verstappen's going to go for him. Yeah, Verstappen's going to... So Carlos, you need to push, buddy. There we go. DRS open. This is when we're going to catch him. We've got the 2 DRS.
1/10 behind.
I know, overtake failed. I'm watching it happen. Do I push him to make the overtake? Sainz needs to do it early. Because if he doesn't do it, he's just holding up Max as well. Sainz has to go through. He's got the better tyres. The strategy's worked out better for Sainz. There he goes. He's gone. He is away. Carlos Sainz is filleting now. He just needs to make back his fuel delta. So we're going to have him just slow down somewhat. So make sure he definitely burns it through. Don't let Stroll go through again. For God's sake, Sainz. We need to get Stroll to 3rd and then start to pull away. I need to keep tyre wear to enable this. Okay, cool. 0.4. You should have enough to get through now. Verstappen's engine is hard. Verstappen just conserve. Right, I'm going to put them both on top up. Because I don't think we're going to lose this fight here. This is gone. This is the 1, 2, 3. Doing an Antonelli back into 4th and 5th though. Those that are around have pulled away. 15 laps to go. This has been the entire race. Can we get Stroll out of the way? I essentially want their packs nice and full to go for it. Verstappen needs to get that engine clear. He needs to get out in front. Verstappen hasn't led the race for a bit, so therefore he's not got an engine that can be cooled. My God, look how close. This is going to come down to timing of that last couple of laps. It does, as long as they stay together, it doesn't matter until the last couple of laps. But we've got to give it everything. 10 laps to go. Stroll is in the lead. The packs are looking good. Verstappen is 1.5 off. So Verstappen's dropped back. He's dropped back. He's got fuel to give though. Once he gets his engine down to a decent temp, I'm going to take him off top up. Go on, Verstappen. Stay in there. Stay in the 1 second. There we go. You've got the DRS. You're inside DRS. You're back in the fight. Nice. And attempts are down with 0.6 of fuel in the pack. How many laps do we give him to put them both on just go gadgets? 4 laps? Do we think 4's enough? Verstappen's up to 2nd. 0.8. I can take him off conserve now. Back in the lead. Is this the time? 5 laps to go. Is that too many? I think it is too many. I think it's too many. See if we can pull it. This is the best time to go, though. If we're going to go, this is the best time to go. I don't know what Stroll is going to have in the tank. Sainz is the worry. He doesn't have enough to pull through. Stroll is starting to drop. Okay. Deploy, aggressive. Push, aggressive. Deploy. Go, 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 go. Both my drivers are going now. This is the move. 2.6 seconds. Get him outside of DRS. Get him well outside of DRS. Just drive, drive, drive away. 4 laps. Verstappen can sit on this all the way through. Okay, Verstappen, get your pack back. You've still got fuel to burn. You're good. So Sainz. Sainz is going to need to come on to standard wear for 3 more laps. 4.5 seconds. Surely we've done enough here. Verstappen 1, Sainz 2, up from 4th place. He's on +1, +2, 3 laps to go. I don't want to let him go. 4.7 seconds, still the time difference. Pack is used up for Sainz. Fuel is used up for Verstappen. Tyre wear is all we've got. As my drivers are fighting each other. The Mercedes drivers fighting each other for 1-2. Sainz and Verstappen here. Oh my God.
Tyre feedback.
No, let's start to struggle a bit with the rear.
There we go. We hear Verstappen for the first time. This is the final lap. 3.5 seconds. Final lap. I don't think Stroll can do it. 3.5 seconds is not going to be enough. Carlos Sainz goes around Max Verstappen. I don't want him fighting. I don't want to push him. I'm just going to let them drive normally. Sainz got a little fuel in his pack. 10% and an aggressive push on hards versus 36% on mediums. 3 seconds back to Lance Stroll as we are watching the silver arrows come out with a 1-2 in this final lap here. First race, Monza, where we don't have the speed. Ay, 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 ay. Look at him go. Is Verstappen going to go for it? Verstappen's gone for the move. Verstappen goes in front of Sainz. 2.1 seconds. Stroll is pushing to catch. Our boys are slowing down. Stroll is going. Sainz, half a second back now. Verstappen is pushing. 1 corner to go here in the final lap. Last DRS. Not DRS is going to come out behind. I think it's going to be Verstappen. Verstappen, in his maiden race for Mercedes, is going to start on pole and take home the win and drag Carlos Sainz into second, beating the Willy of Stroll. Antonelli in 4th.
Yeah,
Awesome job, guys. Race winner, Max Verstappen. Where did Doohan finish? Doohan finished 12th. Antonelli 22 seconds behind. That Doohan crash just literally split the pack. We were helped massively by that.
A great drive today from Max Verstappen.
He's got Red Bull
It
helmet
was a
on still.
truly excellent win, with everything working
Max?
together for the team and driver.
Max?
A great display of team spirit there,
Awkward.
as everyone finally gets the chance to share this moment.
Yeah, we do. Sainz up 2. Charles Leclerc up 6. Max Verstappen, 25 points. Carlos Sainz, 18 points. 1-2 in the drivers, 1 in the constructors, ahead of our first team, the team we started out with, Williams. We've finally come good. A Red Bull down in 8th. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we were even second on the bloody pit stops. I love that. I bought Jonathan Wheatley to Aston Martin. He's a beast. 1.9 and 2.2. It was a quick 1.9. We only, because we're paying them both out. Max Verstappen, second or higher, he gets paid out his bonus, and 9th or higher for Carlos Sainz. We got 1-2. So from races, we're going to make 200 grand. Oh, you can't see it behind my head. 237,000 we make. Max Verstappen, if he gets second or higher, we lose £1,500. That's how much he costs. That's fine. That's fine. That'll be fine. That won't come back to bite us in the ass, surely. As the rear wing comes in, what's this response? ATR starts the day. We got new ATR period. Surely the driver tension, despite your intervention, I don't think the tension between Max Verstappen and Marcus Dudley's improved. Okay, you need to get on. You really do. Because if you don't, we might have to mix up. I mean, Dudley's a really good engineer. Stuart King is not as good, so I'd be willing to... Stuart King, when's your contract went up? He's got 2 years left. It's going to cost us a bit of money to get rid of him. But if we were to scout for race engineers... Oh, James Irwin. Man, from the beginning. 2 years left. 10 months left for James Irwin, and we could get 98 rate. 98 rate James Irwin, just from starting at Williams from the beginning. Bono's at Red Bull. Man, look at some of these guys. We could try and get GP. He's got 2 years left, though. And yeah, Marcus Dudley's up there. Oh, my dears. Is there anyone that's just a cheeky look for free agents? 90 rated Alex Chan. Alex Chan. Hugh Bird's 90 rated. Okay. I mean, if we wanted to, we could make a move. Let's see if they can get it going. But that is the race. That is the circuit done. That is the first race. We will see you back for a couple of races' time. When is the side pod is done in 11 days? We've only got 592,000, so we really need... We've got ATR period. We haven't got any money after what I've just done there. So ATR period has started. We're looking for sponsorship package. So we'll probably be back, maybe for Hungary. We'll do Spa. We'll do the Chinese Grand Prix. We'll come back for the Hungarian round 4, where we've got the sponsorship deal, and we can put that ATR period to some use at least. Oh my God, exciting times. We've started off very well, but can we continue? We'll find out next time. Ta-ta, farewell.